Hello. I want to welcome you to a presentation on GSLI's Project Portal. Kind of put this together to help you better understand exactly what GSLI is about and how we can help you identify projects that you can put into your community's pipeline. And as it says here, our goal is to help you stop chasing, start working qualified projects you can trust. So you're probably here today because you have a demo set up with one of our community assessment directors. I'm really excited for you. They should have already identified these 6 key areas so they can help you during your presentation. These are: what's your main goal when it comes to business attraction? What are your top industries? Who are you trying to seek, and do you have any existing clusters? What's your biggest pain point when it comes to business attraction? Uh, Advertising and marketing budget. Are you limited? What's the size of the pie that you have to carve up to meet your objectives and goals? And what's the time frame? When do you want to hit your goals and achieve those goals for your financial planning and targeting? And finally, do you have any decision making challenges? If you have a board that's not pro growth, you're obviously going to have a lot of challenges when it comes to getting decisions made. But we found that most economic development groups and their boards are pro growth. Otherwise, they wouldn't even have an economic development board. So, determining what kind of decision making challenge you have is critical. As you can see, over the years, we've worked with over 200 economic development groups, and that brings a lot of experience and a lot of jobs. And our goal is to earn your trust that we're a good investment for helping your community build a business attraction pipeline. And we'd love to be able to add your community into our portfolio of elite cities. Experience. This is where I date myself a little bit. We have been, or I've been doing this for over 27 years and growing. I do have a lot of experience with those. With that experience comes a lot of trial and error and a lot of expenses to get our system to where we are today and totally dialed in. But I am proud. We've had a lot of successes. As you can see by these numbers, there's 2,125 identified projects over the years. 53,125 new jobs created with those projects. 6.3 billion, that is with a B, in total capital investment, and 31.8 million square feet of total space that's been acquired by those projects. It's been a long run, and we're having one of the best years ever in our program, and we're excited about our success. And we hope that translates into us saving you those trial and errors on trying to find the right medium and how to go about finding projects to just working qualified projects. Now, here's where I do I've spent time with thousands of economic development groups and talking to them. And these are the 6 basic challenges that we find that they're challenged with. These might be very similar to yours, but when it comes to limited time and budget, who has enough time? There's so many different directives you have each and every day. That's a big challenge, and especially the budget. It seems like every year it's getting cut, whether or not it's a pandemic that's hit it or just an economic change. So limited time and budget's a big challenge for most economic development groups. Strategic, consistent, and follow-up. Who has enough time? You probably don't have enough time, and you probably don't have enough knowledge to be consistent in that follow-up. A lot of projects don't happen within the first 6 months, much less 18 months. So to be able to consistently follow up with them on an everyday basis or every week basis or every month basis, whatever system you have implemented, is next to impossible. Need more qualified leads. Who doesn't? Project business attraction is purely based on numbers how many people can you get into your pipeline that are good quality, that you actually have a shot at. The more the merrier. But more importantly, most economic developers aren't or don't have their masters in marketing. So you can't expect to give a typical economic development professional a large amount of money and say, go invest that and get us results. That just makes it, it's a task that shouldn't be taken on, and one that gets very expensive through trial and error. Knowing the best way to find leads, again, got to be a marketing expert and do a ton of trial and error. Every year, our we call them project silos, which are different media that we use, change. We are consistent with most of them, but each year we need to make sure that they maintain a certain level of lead production and stay at a certain amount of investment to be worthy of continuing on to the next year. So we know how to find the best leads. We know what's the best way this year, and we track it all the time. So we know what'll be the best next year. And you benefit or can benefit from working with someone that dials that in each and every year. I'm not going to lie, this one scares me, ability to prove ROI. I can't imagine a board coming to me and say, what'd you spend and what'd you get when it comes to economic development, marketing, and advertising? It's just not fair. It's hard to put a number to the number of leads versus the quality of leads. We've seen it all. So that is a major challenge, and one that you've got to face. And a group that can help you face those challenges would be a great partner in my mind. Ability to get approval. As I said, if you're working with an anti-growth board, that's going to be a big challenge. But most economic development groups are very pro growth. They wouldn't have a department unless they were pro growth. So getting approval has been not that big a challenge. In fact, as long as the director or the decision maker has done their research and has faith and trust that the product that they're investing in is going to get the results they're looking for and the board wants to see, getting that approval isn't that difficult. So I know a lot of you have probably played Leapfrog, as I did as a child. If not, you need to show someone how to do it. It's quite an interesting game. But I like to use that analogy because I like to say, hey, why not leapfrog time, money, and headaches? Those are all the components of marketing and advertising. First of all, the time of research it takes to find the right medium to use. Then you got to set aside a pile of money and invest all that money into those media, hoping that they're going to deliver results. And then you've got the headaches. Here comes a batch of leads. You don't know if they're fully qualified. They aren't guaranteed as good. So you got to get on the phone. You got to spend hours of qualification, hours of resources, and it's just not worth it. So I ask you, and I pose the question, if somebody could give you the opportunity to leapfrog the time of research, the expense of advertising, and the headaches of qualification, and get you to what you're ultimately looking for, an active project lead, wouldn't that be worth it? What I pride myself on over the past 25 years and growing is that we've actually flipped the marketing model. We found that the typical economic development professional is investing 80% of their time in searching, hunting, and trying to find qualified projects, and only leaving them 20% of their time set aside for business attraction to actually work those qualified leads. What we've done is we've flipped that model, and our clients only spend 20% of their time searching and looking for leads because we do all the work. We allow them to use 80% of their time to follow up, submit, and work on attracting those projects to their communities. Always asked, and I love to use the analogy when I'm doing demos, Do you like coffee? And what part of the coffee do you like? Do you like to see how it's made, what kind of beans that it's derived from, how that they are crushed, what kind of water filtration systems used on the water, what's the temperature of their water when it's brewed? Or are you the type that sits back and likes to just enjoy the taste of the coffee? Our clients are the coffee drinkers. If you want to use an example, they sit back and enjoy the end result. But when you want to look at how our leads are generated, we use 7 different pillars, and they're listed here. They are referrals, telemarketing, internet research, banner ads, trade shows, magazine ads, and industrial campaigns. And as you can see, you try to invest into each of these areas and put these silos to work for your own group. It can become very expensive, and there's no need. At the end of the day, you don't care which one of these silos or these medium that the lead is coming from, just that it's a qualified lead that has the potential to create jobs in your community. We think time is of the essence. Whenever you are needing to work a project. So the second that we receive a project and we enter it into the portal, you receive a live alert. You receive an email, and you also receive a text if you want to, notifying you that it's time to log into the portal and go view one of the latest projects. The email gives you a quick overview of the project and provides you a direct link to the portal. That link takes you directly to the login. And once you log in, there's several things you can do. You can review the detailed project report. If the project aligns with what you're looking for, you can put them in your pipeline. Once you start working them, you can start recording personal notes on the project of what you did and what you need to do next. And most importantly, our favorite part of it and our client's favorite part of it is they can make submissions to the project. And we have an easy to use and easy to fill out form that actually produces a professional submission that's presented to the project. No great platform is good without good tools. And the project portal has been built on simplicity, and we have a full suite of tools that allow you to work the project, to follow up, and more importantly, we even allow you to put your own projects into the portal and use those tools. And the importance there is we want you to have one unified platform that you can count on, that you can come to work all of your prospects. And you can also make the submissions, produce the reports, take your follow-up notes, produce reports for your board, and put your own projects into your pipeline so that you can watch them each and every day that you're working on your projects. The importance of our whole system is the confidence our clients have. They are 100% verified by our team that they will create jobs in less than 18 months. And not only that, there's some other qualification factors. They have to at least need 10,000 square foot of space. They have to at least need 10 new employees that'll create 10 new employees in your community, and that they are searching outside of 50-mile radius of their current location, so that they're not just adding a new wing to their existing facility. Our clients appreciate and enjoy the confidence that they have that if they're looking at a project, they actually have a shot if it's a good match for their area, because it's a real lead. Now, I know you'd love to go live here, and I would too, but that is for your demo. You've got a demo set up, obviously, and you're watching this pre-demo. And the importance of that, I want you to really understand. My job is to give you a good understanding of what GSLI is all about, how and why the portal is important. Your demo is used to show you how to use the tools, kind of go back and look and see what type of projects are in there, see if there's already some good matches of projects in the portal, and fully understand how the tool can help you on a day-to-day basis of your business attraction efforts. Our pricing's simple. You're probably asking how much it's going to cost, and I could cover this up and ask, what do you think it's going to cost? I've had people tell me at $25,000, it'd be a bargain. At 15,000, it'd be a steal. And if we offered it less than 10,000, we'd be crazy. But because I've put together a co-op program that allows a maximum of most states of 5 communities to participate, it spreads the cost of your investment into the portal and allows us the opportunity to co-op all of those monies together into one global marketing fund and go find leads for the entire group that you get to come in and pick and choose. In fact, for only 6 months, as you see here, it's only $4,950. At $8,500, that's an entire year. For less than $708 per month, you can work unlimited projects, go to our trade shows, submit our team press releases, and we'll get those out on our social media. You'll have a one-on-one meeting with one of our coaches to help you understand and perfect your submission process. You'll get to attend our VIP live events and ask projects questions that you may have. And we even give you a site selector database. I think there's over 750 corporate site locators in there that you can look up and set up marketing trips with. So those are our 2 pricing systems. You might want to ask, what's the next step? We take you through every part of the process so that from day one, your investment's working for you. I'll walk you through the process here. Step 1, you're going to meet with your community assessment director. You're going to fully understand who else in your state is a part of the alliance and recognized as one of our GSLI elite cities. And if there is no conflict, you're going to secure an agreement to hold one of the 5 spots. Second, you're going to remit payment. That's going to go to our accounting staff. They're going to put it into the coffers, and we're going to reinvest those monies with everybody else's into getting more leads for the group. Step 3, you're going to be walked through. Our customer service team is going to call you. They're going to walk you through every step and what you need to know on an annual basis from being a partner of ours. Then you're going to decide in step 4, what's a good day and time that can be a standing appointment each and every month. That's going to be your time with your coach to not really just discuss the projects that you've submitted on, but where are you in your attraction efforts? Are there any specific needs your community needs that we can help with as you continue to grow? Step 5, that's special. We're actually going to give you 2 listings. One's going to be on GT Connect, and one's going to be on our portal corporate website. Both of those have over 100,000 visitors that a lot of those are in the growing and expansion phase. So it's their opportunity to connect and get information from you directly without us having to communicate with them. Step 6, it's the fun part. It is the activation. Our team provides you a username and a password, and from that day forward, depending on the length of the investment that you made, you'll get to work each and every project in the portal unlimited. So from day one, you're already in the prospecting game and can start putting projects into your pipeline. I always think this is one of the most important parts of a company partnering with a community is knowing the names and faces of who the team are that's helping you. Our onboarding and customer service guru, her name is Caresta Galaviz. She is our expert problem solver, but not by solving the problem, but by putting you in touch with the person that can. She sets you up and will go over anything throughout the year. If there's a problem, she'll get the answer to you. We've got Brooke Edwards and Ashley Kleinsorge. They are on our implementation and delivery team. So if you see a project go into the portal, it probably 100% crossed their desktop. And they communicate, they deliver and coordinate the information from the communities back to the prospect and get both sides questions answered when needed. And then you'll get the joy of working with one of our coaches and mentors. These guys are professionals. They've seen thousands of submissions. They've worked with thousands of companies. They've worked with thousands of communities. And their job is to be an expert on helping you maximize your investment and learn about your problems and help you on a month-to-month basis. Those are who you're going to have your standing call with. But 24/7, you have access to the entire team. And we truly feel we're an extension of your staff. Our coaches and mentors are Clive Bullard, Carol Harris, Amanda Tompkins, Jenny Mason, and we've just added a new one who will be going on here shortly. His name is Steve Heimstead. So this is where we come to an end, and I really hope it's just a start. Are we a good fit? That's left up to you. How do we fit within your plans? Obviously, we hope we do, and we can do it at an affordable and safe investment. So you've got to ask yourself, what do you want to do next? A, you're going to go through your demo, and at that point, do you want to receive a formal proposal? Or B, are you ready to dedicate some resources and start building your pipeline? If you are, we're ready for you. We are excited about being able to work with you. We're excited about being able to help you. And in either case, whether or not you become a client or not, we will be there for you anytime now and anytime into the future. And we really want you to become a client so that we can start delivering you the results that you're looking for, the results you deserve, and the ones that your board expects. After all, it's time to stop searching, start working qualified prospects today. Good luck on your demo.